turn. Hello? Whoa! Kit is here! And she is first! Hooray! Oh, hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get back into the game. So that...
DanganRonpa.
I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes, like I usually do. Oh no, why did you get yelled at work? What happened? What the heck? What did you do to get written up? That doesn't seem fair. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if nobody made you aware... I'm like chewing my lip, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is kind of a dick move. Anyways. I'm wearing a sweater today because it's kind of chilly in my basement. I mean, it's always chilly in my basement, but... I'm hoping, oh, we've got 3 people so far. That's pretty good. I don't want to wait too long. I find that ends up people getting bored. People end up getting bored and they move on pretty quickly if I do that, so... I'll see who is in the chat so far. Doesn't say anybody is in the chat, but... It's fine, you know? I wonder if I can give people, like, can I? Oh, hold on. I can add a friend, and I can make you a mod. There we go, I've made Kin a mod. My hair is wet because I just took a shower, so it doesn't look as perfect as it usually does. I don't know. Does my hair look perfect? I don't know. It doesn't look as dry as it does. Oh Lord. Oh, we got Mike in the chat. That's good. Alright. It's been about 5 minutes. I think we can start the game. So, where we last stopped. Can't talk tonight. As I usually can't. So as we left off, we have discovered that Sakura is the traitor. She was fighting with Monokuma, and that, yeah. So now we are just going to deal with what we've discovered. Alright. Alright, so where did we leave off? I guess we're just exploring the school again. So, there's probably something new. A new floor has opened up, probably. So, let's see where that would be. First floor, second floor. There we go. Third floor. No, we've already had the third floor. Gym. Oh. Okay, well, let's go up to the third floor. Let's see. Let us see. Where are we going? Look at that! We can go up to the fourth floor now. How exciting. So now we have access to the fourth floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Alright. Well, we can't go into the women's washroom, obviously. But let's see what's in the boys' washroom. Maybe. Don't know. There's literally nothing here. Okay. Never mind. Yes. Look at this fancy hallway. We have the music room. How interesting. So Sakura has been discovered as the traitor, but nobody but Naegi or Makoto knows about it. So that's all we know. And Makoto hasn't told anybody that she's the traitor yet, and nobody has actually figured it out besides Makoto. Oh, and there was a secret room in the second floor boys' bathroom that Kirigiri has traitor's bed. Yes. They're working with the mastermind. And so Kirigiri showed us, or told us about a secret room in the boys' bathroom. We went to the boys' bathroom. We saw that there was a whole bunch of files that said that we were actually, we had volunteered to be locked up in the school, and so that's where we've kind of left off. And now we're discovering that there's a fourth floor to the school. So here we are in the music room. Hello! Why do I need to say that word? I don't want to. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall. We've got Kirigiri here. You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think.
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Ah. Well, I did find the secret room, but, no. I hope you lose the bet. As soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. Love the energy. Oh, okay, thanks. I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted you to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. Who's my favorite DanganRonpa V3? Or DanganRonpa 1 character. I love Hina and I love Togumi. They're my two favorites.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. Wow! That's being kind of sexist there, Kirigiri. I don't like that. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. And then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that, not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then...
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? That's... Oh, here we go. This is a good,
What?
recap. What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey.
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right. There shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for her. So, should I tell her? Or should I not tell her? This is some interesting stuff. Tell her? Okay, we're telling her. We trust her. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for her. Oh my god. I don't know anything about this. Let's not tell her then. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, well, we pissed her off, I guess. Tell her, be honest with waifus. I think I made her mad. Oh well. Well, there's a piano here. Is this a grand piano? Seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around to play it, it's totally useless. Damn, if only we had an ultimate musician. A surveillance camera? I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I mean, who could get used to being watched 24/7? Oh, well, I guess that's really all we can search for in this area. Well, here we go. Oh, right, this one kind of like goes all the way around. So like, even if you came from like there. Oh, here's an interesting new hallway. Oh, we got an office. Let's check the office. There's literally nothing in here. Ooh, except this is the office, but there's of course no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. There's a bunch of flowers though. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. Oh, we found some good old... And look, we've got another picture. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture... What? Uh-oh. Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. I don't think Celeste is smiling in this photo. When he runs, it feels so intense. A classroom without metal plates over the windows? Interesting. It's exactly the same. What the heck is going on here? There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teen. I don't think Celeste is smiling in this photo. Like, what the hell? Like, what the actual heck? Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. No, you're fake. Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Then you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there were such thing as a Noble Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place, but not third.
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
It's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
It's true.
The picture is real. No more nor less. Alright. There we go. So the picture is real. Yes, that's literally just what Monokuma just said. That's the case. Interesting. Well, let's check around and see what else we can look at. More flowers. Oh. Weird how we're all looking at all these flowers. But we're getting coins from it, so that's always great, right? Interesting. We're getting all these coins. There's a monitor in here too. That's also interesting. That's somewhat. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like there's much else to look at in here, so let's get the hell out. Let's head over to here, where it says Headmaster. Interesting. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there. It's locked. Shit's locked. Damn it. Alright, well. I guess we're not really gonna be there, are we? There's not much on this room, or on this floor, really. You can kind of see down into the second or the third floor? Third floor. We're on the fourth floor. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Alright. So it seems like this might have been like a math room. Looks like there was a lot of math going on in this room. I'm not into math. Let's get the fuck out of here. 4A, 4B. One day I saw Monokuma in class. Look, there's a picture of Naegi! Oh, how exciting! I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Okay, well, you know. Oh well. ton of locked rooms. Okay, so we have gone everywhere except for this chemistry lab. Well, here we are. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Alright, well, let's look around. It's a remarkably big shelf and is stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Ah, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina? Just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have protein Zyme X. What's that?
Hey!
A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like the cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh, yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers, then. A gold mine, huh? Oh, I love Hina. She's so cute. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
You need something? No, it's nothing.
Huh?
You sure? Okay, then. Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then.
Really? Well, okay. Well, I mean, we have another camera. Oh, we found another coin. How exciting. Is there anything else in this room that we need to see? No? Alright, well, we've left the area. Seems like we've discovered most of the area. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a data lab here. Oh, no. We can't get into the data lab. Excited sporty girls in great mood. No good. The door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is the data center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Sounds like a good idea. So here we are in the dining hall. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Alright. Who should we talk to first? I think we should talk to Kirigiri. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Oh, this is bad. Oh. We fucked it up, dudes. Alright, let's talk to Hina.
Yeah.
Hina called it. There's this big shelf in the chemistry lab on the 4th floor. It had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. I don't know why I couldn't read that for a second there. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also, a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we'd better make sure we are careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell, Togami or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
just in case. You know what I'm trying to say.
Just
in case? Yeah, I think you're right.
however,
It's Tagami. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open? That's absolutely the work of the mastermind. Alright. Let's talk to Sakurai. Metal sheets had been attached to the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
in other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were all locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. We can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down the one measly door. What was that? Ah! No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? I swear to God.
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
Hey!
And what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had
That's
such faith in you.
My room, you know?
How you repay me? With betrayal?
It's my room, you know? It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it!
I'm not mad. They're using the little emoticons! I forgot that was in the game. This is very 2013. This is very 2013. You're totally mad! I'm sorry. I'm sorry you all have to go through this.
This is kind of depressing.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts... I didn't know you could verbalize that! How did he say that? I have no choice but add to the school regulations. Seriously.
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now. You jerks. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Phew. Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious. My mind is blown.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. So has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone way out here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, that's not what I wanted to know, but okay. Thanks. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one. Another one? But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling. How many times do I have to say that? Celeste does not look like she's smiling in this photo. She looks very pissed off, actually. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal coverings over the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who is in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be. It's a fake! But Monokuma said it was real, and I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? It's because she's mad at you. Duh. I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey,
Come on, guys. Stop fighting or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
Oh! He just showed up out of nowhere! That's not what... Celeste isn't smiling. That's not what smile looks like, Naegi. Jesus fucking Christ. Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Oh, he's here. My favorite boy. The asshole. Sips water in shame. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure. Okay, now that's just mean. Frogs don't like poop, okay? I should know. I am one.
You know?
Sorry?
Just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not part of this. Tagami returns with the dramatic music. Oh, I think this is the part where she actually slaps him.
That's
Oh, I spoiled it for you guys. Oops. That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he just finally say something useful?
Hey,
Tagami, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath! If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Well, I guess we're all going to take a mixed bath now. Oh! When I got to the dressing room... Oh, Toko's here! Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well...
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
Huh?
What are you, his dog? If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. Oh.
What?
Hey guys, what's going on? me and beg. First a mega masochist, now a super sadist. Hi! Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. Hmm? Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto, give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, please, I'm begging you, will you please let us use the laptop?
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra-miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse?
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer. I already told Togami, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
Um...
I'm starting to kind of get nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Where am I? Oh. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves.
Huh?
What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
No way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
that's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh?
Keep that phrase in mind, because that phrase shows up so many times throughout the whole fucking series. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place. Hope's Peak Academy. Don't forget, you're here forever. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was, sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. Oh, no, you're not useless. Don't worry, Alter Ego. You helped out a lot. And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
Wait.
Oh, wait!
So,
There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Ooh, we got some clues. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps.
Which makes the headmaster that much more suspicious.
You're serious.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way.
Huh?
Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost. Okay, you're getting a little creepy there, Kyoko. What's going on here?
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
Sorry.
I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. And it really is all over.
hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. Heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound that was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it? A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job, thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So, Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
but
I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer, good job, every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend. Wow, this is getting really deep.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
Hmm.
I think maybe understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives us value to survival. So, anyway... Don't so anyway that! It's a totally smart and cool thing I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year is what started everything.
Well...
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least...
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering something like that, I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
Anyway,
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
so...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what?
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Whoa. She is very serious. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem, not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then...
Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Then I... Huh? Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh, no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Togami's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. Oh, boy. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh! We've been fucking caught! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's pounding with anger! You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter, even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please.
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help you center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. A fang for a fang? Be careful! He just chanted the incantation of devastation!
Huh.
No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what is he talking about? Well, it's nighttime. So I guess we're not gonna know what he means by that.
As such, it soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Correct.
So it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms, including me. Monokuma's parting words left me with feeling anxious at the rest of the night. Well, once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept spinning it around in my mind. The administrators of Host Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy, which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me very worried. But still, I have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Uh-oh. Oh, it's my favorite. It's Monokuma theater time. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's trying to push for this forever. It's really an incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny! I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I didn't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
What the fuck was that? Just... Oh, God. Yeah. So that's the story of how he became Monokuma.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
First things first, we need to head to the dining hall. Let's get to the dining hall. Oh. What's Hina doing here? Good morning, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Hey, so yesterday you were kind of cool. Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you said Alter Ego was a friend.
So,
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam, you bust out your special power.
'Cause
I mean, even before yesterday, when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. Even before yesterday? Are you talking about the class trials and stuff? What is this face that she's making? That doesn't seem like a bashful face. I mean, that stuff is it just kind of took care of itself, you know? It totally didn't! With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I am right, alright? Now that we've got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. She's right, even if the road is long. If we don't keep moving forward, we'll never reach our goal, which is getting the fuck out of here. Hina, you thirsty? You thirsty? You want a little bit of Naegi? That is a ship. That is a ship. There is art for it. Yeah. Oh! What are you staring at? Oh, Toko.
What's your problem?
What? You think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Tagami said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so... I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose! How do you know that, Kate? Because I've looked it up. I ship it, kinda. I ship Hina and Tagami more. But I do ship Mei Hina every once in a while. They're cute together. Anyways, why is Hina thinking this is a competition?
Hina.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko is in here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore! I know, I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? Everybody thinks this is like a lover's quarrel. I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. What does that mean, Hina? I'm not filthy! It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
Huh?
Shut up! You and that lusty body of yours? Oh no. Night after night you go out for your illicit club meetings? Hey, knock it off! I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it! You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping that big fat chalk tight. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after the other. Jesus Christ!
Bastard!
So would you rather have your black eye on the left or on the right? Sorry!
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get it better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Well, let's talk. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? I don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment. Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Jesus Christ. Why is this happening to me?
Well,
Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that? It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys like worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
Huh?
How come?
What's your problem?
Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah, I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom.
Huh?
You had 2 moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that! Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. Just chill, dude. She got 2 moms. Yeah, spoiler alert, because I doubt we're ever going to get that far in her social link or whatever, but the 2 moms are both married to the dad, and they hate each other. So it's not the way you think it is. I scarfed down my breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way, I'm kinda relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Oh, hell yeah! Let's head to the store and get some presents. Why don't we? Oh, who's in their room? Oh, it's Sakura, of course. Okay. Boop, boop. Let's head to the school store. Let's buy some stuff with our Monokuma coins. I mean, we have like 170 of them, so. How many are we putting in? Toko low-key admitting she wants to fuck Hina. Yeah. Woohoo! We got another item. I thought we already got that. Oh, hell. We got some ramen. I think that's good. You know what? Let's get down to 100. There we go. Oh! Lucky. Oh, I got an extra one. Oh, I got a crystal scully thing. Interesting. Okay, let's get out of here. I should probably get going. That's very true. Alright, who are we gonna hang out with? Let's see. Let's see who's on the map. Oh. I think we're gonna go hang out with Hina. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Let's go hang out with Hina. Because we haven't hung out with her in a while. And she's my big fave. And we can give her a gift. Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows.
Ah,
I know. We should try grabbing the top and yanking down on it. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yeah.
you got it.
You want to do some stretches with me? I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. He and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yes. What would you like to give her? Alright, let's look. Prismatic hardtack. I don't think she'd like that. Love status ring. I don't know if I should do that. G-Sick. Layering shears. That seems like unending dandelion. What the hell is that? Oh, it's poggers. I was like, what the hell is that emoji? Old time Mr. Fastball, a crystal skull, the fun plane, Project Zombie, Pagan Dancer, the second button, someone's graduation album, Bojabo dolls. I don't have Bojabo dolls, but school crests. These are all pretty, you know what? She seems like she'd like the Mr. Fastball. Makoto, it's like you read my mind! Does that mean she liked it? Uh-oh. Is something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here. I can't do any sports. Can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps. Run a marathon. I want to do some real sports. Hina, calm down, okay?
What the heck?
I can't do anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die, like a bunny rabbit. But I've always heard that rabbits die from loneliness.
That's terrible.
Whatever, I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity. Don't you think that's a little extreme?
What the heck?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know. Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school? 6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. The big one? She got into her main sport, but ran out of juice. I think it's gotta be swimming. Your main sport is swimming, right? Yeah, you got it. I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in a pool under a blue sky. But isn't it hard to do that many sports, even for you?
Well,
If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try. A challenge. What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's about having to fight and struggle to give it all you've got to reach the top. That's the excitement. That fear that you might suffer from a heartbreaking loss. But when you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know? I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. But I could tell that the reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle. So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop?
okay.
I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz. Did she just call herself? Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses?
Huh?
Excuses?
Just a second.
Hey, when did I ever make any excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try to see what you can do in here? That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I think I'm gonna go do some push-ups in my room. Like maybe around 1,000 or something. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and strong as I would have expected. Wow! Hooray! Once we were all done and headed back to my room for a little while. Alright. We've got another free time, I think. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Alright. Vote now on your phones. Who we hanging out with? Let's look at the map. Actually, let's look at our report card. See what we've learned about Hina today. Getting sick is for wimps. That's all we know so far. Okay. Oh! Toko. Let's see if we can find her. Where is she? Dining hall. Okay. Okay, I don't see her. Is she in the dining hall? No. Interesting. She's gotta be around here somewhere. We'll figure it out. Oh, there she is. Oh, technically it's genocide. What's up? You want to go on a murder spree with me? Is it really a good idea to hang out with Genocide Jack? Let's do it. You want me to kill you or something? You're not even close to getting me heated up. The time I spent with the murderous fiend was almost valuable. Did I just get a little closer? Yeah! You know what? Let's give her those shears. I think she'd like them. There we go. Hey, is this... It's a bomb disguised as a present. You're working with everyone else to try and kill me. Well, allow me to return the favor, you bastard. I think I made her mad. She probably thinks worse of me now. Okay, never mind. Not the right thing to give her. Well, it's nighttime now, so we don't have to worry about that.
Attention, attention. Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Oh.
Quickly, 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 quickly.
Oh, we're not... Oh. Oh. I guess we're getting our new, whatchamacallit. No, I don't want to be in the courtroom, but... I guess we should go to the gym. Yeah, this is probably bad. Oh. Huh. You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Yeah, why are we always the last one? Aren't you gonna go in?
However...
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together after all. Sakura?
Well then...
Makoto? If something happens to me, Hina... Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then...
Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Uh-oh. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. Oh no.
Well?
Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No. That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today,
The reason I gathered
feeling
you
black.
all here today is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Tagami, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey.
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you say? Oh, he said the spy that is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Thrills, chills,
Roaster,
chills.
boiler, killer, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Either way, I can't wait. Oh my god. He just straight up told everybody. He just let it out in the open. I'm just as shocked as you guys, and I've played this game. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh? What the heck?
So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's
You're
wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? That he was being serious? For serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us all this time? It's not true. Sakura's probably being controlled. There's got to be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. And that's where I heard Monokuma mention a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that! Okay, then, Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
But please.
She's telling you the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut
myself.
up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you. Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible.
It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean, if you both go down?
Hina,
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
But
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no. Well, it's nighttime.
This is a school announced as such. Soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Alright, we know. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on, this thing with Sakura is
Don't make me repeat
over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down. We can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Did I get a follower? Oh! I don't know how to pronounce that. XXXMEXXXO just followed. Thank you for following! Welcome! Alright, we're just glad the day is over. Alright. We are... we're in the end game at this point. Pretty much. Like, after this trial... Which... Yes, there is going to be a trial. I'm not going to say who, or what, or anything, but obviously you know how this game goes. There's got to be a trial. So Sakura, she's the traitor. She's our enemy, apparently. She's not my enemy, she's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Here we are. Our favorite part. The Monokuma Theater. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. I feel like that's a specific call out to like Jennifer Lopez. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Is she? I don't know the life of Jennifer Lopez well enough to... Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go and back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear. Alright, here we go.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
That was probably a Jennifer Lopez reference. I don't know the life of Jennifer Lopez well enough. I know she started as a backup dancer, but that's all I know. And I have a hair in my face that I'm trying to get out of my face, but it doesn't want to move out of my eyesight. I don't know. Alright. Let's head to the dining hall. Let's see what's going on. Oh look, there's Kyoko. Let's see what she has to say. Kyoko, good morning. Oh. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. You can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Here we go! Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. What are you guys doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because she makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be about... It should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What
Stupid?
did you say?
This is our life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
You're getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but that's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, it's the trap the Mastermind has laid out for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can't beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot, you'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh!
What the hell?
Ow! She smacked the fucking shit out of him!
You disgust me.
Oh! Hey! Good one, Hina. Smack him.
You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died?
Interesting.
Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Oh. That's stupid. How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths, no 1,000,000. So she was just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play
And
with
I will
you.
happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms, one by one. Poor Yasuhiro. He's in the middle of this all and he's like, bruh, I just want to get out of here. Phew. So what should I do today? Alright, we got free time. Who should we, hang out with? Let's see. Let's see if there's anybody here. No. No. Looks like there's like no one here. Oh, okay. Sakura's in the chem lab. We got Kyoko. We're gonna hang out with Yasuhiro? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Okay, where is he? Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. We can give him the crystal skull. Maybe he'll like that.
Well?
Alright. He taught me all about the best power spots. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Yeah! Let's give him that. Such mysterious power. This is a true blue part. Makoto, the dawn of a new era draws near. Wow.
Yo.
Hey Makoto. What's up, my brother and my fellow mother lover? Let's raise our semi-siblings up, right? Okay? Oh yeah! Because the last time we hung out with him, he predicted the bad end of this game, which is that we have half children. Stop talking about that.
Oh,
So, you ready for the next round? Never. Actually, how do you feel? How do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you do palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything. Wow, I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world. I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools.
Yo!
Now that I know you're an expert, I have a question for you. The correct answer gets you another discount. No thanks.
Could it be?
There are 22 cards known as the Major Arcana, and 56 cards known as the Minor Arcana. Oh, Kin, this is for you. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking about? That must be tarot? Oh, I know, you're talking about tarot cards. What? Gloriously correct. I will now tell your fortune for a measly 600 bones. Wow, really? It's something I'd never say. I've had enough fortune telling for one lifetime. I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you about before. If you don't use any tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling?
Don't be mean!
Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology. Numerology?
Yo!
It uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birth dates, letter numbering, and all that. But I didn't see you doing anything like that either. Well, it's more of an inspirational style of fortune telling. Some kind of unknown power just acts through you, and you suddenly, BAM! You got the info. You're talking about intuition.
How about that?
Don't try and describe it using such a cheesy word. But if it's not intuition, then it's gotta be some kind of supernatural power.
It's not like some occult
Don't compare my clairvoyance to some occult bullcrap. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else. You hate the occult?
Well?
Yep. Now here's some good news. Act now and I'll throw in an extra bonus on your reading. I used white magic to record a CD of spirit messages I received from the luxury suite of heaven. 5 seconds of this baby and you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days. And you said you hate the occult?
What the heck?
Hey, business is business. The more I talk to him, the less I understand. Alrighty, then. I shook off Hero's sales pitch and headed back to my room for a while. Alright. So we've hung out with Yasuhiro. We've got some time. Let's see if we can hang out with someone else. Alright? Who should we hang out with? I want to. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make the choice this time. I know I always get to pick at least one choice, I think. It's my stream. Oh. You know what? You're right. Sakura is the best. So let's go see Sakura. Wherever the fuck she is. Oh. No, go back. I want to know who is... No. I'm hitting the wrong button. No! No. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We know where she is now. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Oh. We can't. We could always just... I mean, Kirigiri's in the laundry room. We could see if she wants to hang out. I don't think she does, though. Oh. She's not. Okay. Heck. I think she's in the bathhouse, actually. Where the hell is she, actually? Oh, that was the wrong button. Yeah, she's in the bathhouse. So. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, there she is. Go away. She won't even look at me. I guess she doesn't even want to see my face. Okay. I guess we're going to see Tagami. I mean, that's what I wanted to. But I wanted to give you guys a chance to choose. Things are starting to become interesting.
What do you want?
Oh, I didn't see you standing there. Did you need something? Yeah, let's spend some time.
That's fine.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. Well, aren't you just fucking... I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. I think I'm saying Byakuya, right? I don't know. I just call him by his last name. I love him, but I call him by his last name because I can't pronounce his first. Sure. You know what? We have that G-Sick. Maybe he likes that. Let's give him that. If you insist, I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean he liked it?
So, in other words...
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent progeny is only one of my many talents. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Tagami name. Is this a monologue or something? But I don't rely on my family. Rather, I am my family's savior. The Tagami Corporation reaches the world across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights. It is expected of me, naturally. After all, even in my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Tagami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much confidence.
Naturally.
And that confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from the battles I've fought and won. Battles? Okay, I am saying it right. I'm personally worth over $4 billion, separate from my Tagami family assets. How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words...
The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on market trends, all within a single day.
Yes.
Surely, even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff on the stock market, doing everything in a single day. I think that's called... Fuck if I know. Day trading? You're talking about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion doing that?
That's right.
Well, I first started doing it just to keep myself occupied, and before I knew it, there it was. It's really not a big deal. I'd say it's a super big deal. Wait, but are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm Byakuya Tagami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Tagami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So, now you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of modern-day nobility. You know, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quickly. Bro, he shortened GameStop stock. GameStop. Reddit hates him. Oh, God. He is the hedge fund. Eat the rich! Eat the rich! I mean... Geez, do you realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world. Man, he really is confident. We're like worlds apart. Galaxies apart. Burn it to the ground. The squeeze will be squozed. Wow. Well, it's nighttime now.
As such, soon the doors to the... Okay then, sweet dream...
We get it. We've heard this a million times. Tonight somehow feels uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Oh, alright, it's my favorite time. I love these. I don't know why. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about we make you an extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed side on the other end of the line, and then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, because it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I guess so.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and night get ready to...
Alright. It's the morning. What do we do now? Oh, right, I can't. I could just walk there. I don't know why I'm trying to fast travel there. What? Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Fuck! What's going on now? Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hero's fingers shook as he pointed. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
She's not dead, you dumbass.
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze? Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else.
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting, indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, hero, help me. Sure thing. Wee wee. Her laugh is very infectious. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room, and we carried Hina away. Wow. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't... Jill's gonna get sent to the fucking moon. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Well... Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, well, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper. And I flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I just felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. Through the door I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura! You're hurt. What happened? Huh? Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. Ooh, she is pissed.
Damn.
To hurt Hina, damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her? What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? Oh, fuck. I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Oh my god, she is so pissed.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable. Oh my god.
I can't forgive this!
Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Oh my god. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office, but just a second later... What's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
Ultra Instinct theme. I gathered that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything, I'm drawing a line, right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Awkward! They are in love. Yes, they are. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Ooh, she blushing. Ooh. She blushing. Huh?
Anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. It's avocado. Thanks. What? Oh. Am I supposed to talk to her again? That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else, though. What is it you want to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So...
Just come with me. You'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? Alright. Hurried up to catch up with her. Alright. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Here we be! The dressing room? There's something else you mentioned?
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh.
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? Hello. Oh, it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work? I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
But if it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference between a person and a program, right? Alter ego is so sweet. They are! They're so cute! Yeah.
Certainly.
The laptop is a good boy. When I talk to alter ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that alter ego is our friend. Kyoko? To be honest, I didn't want alter ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But...
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect alter ego to the network. But...
Hey.
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now...
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them that you're your friend.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. The secret room. That's it, the secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an ether port on the wall. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then...
Then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles! Oh, have a good night, kid. Thank you for joining. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room until we get there. You have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that, all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there?
However...
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's see if we can use the map for this section. Ooh. I'm going backwards.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then...
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. We're on a secret mission, guys. Secret mission. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it! This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect it with Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. Ooh, and that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a while longer.
I'm gonna
Just hold
do
tight
my
and put
best.
your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and the rest of us, as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. Oh, so cute. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but, the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's
I
true.
was gonna say... Don't make promises to the laptop, Makoto. That's weird. Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we?
so
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. He took a nap. He took a sleepies. Uh-oh, a ding-dong. Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Let's go check. Rattle.
Makoto.
Get out of here. What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Uh-oh. This man got stressed out moving a laptop from room to room. He got so stressed out he had to take a nap. Hello? It's not. I can't get the door open. Mission failed. Mission mailed! Mission mailed! Is it locked? Shit's locked! Hello? Makoto, Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
Uh-oh. What's going on? Did something happen to her?
huh?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through a window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're gonna force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
Let's see.
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it. Wait here. Uh-oh. Inside the rec rooms, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Uh-oh. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Crash! The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. Chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just push it on it with all my strength, finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid a hand on her... Oh... It's a good thing Kin's not here. She doesn't have to see this. Oh. All I felt was cold death. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then... No! No!
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like. The class trial will begin. DanganRonpa.
All right. Here we are. Huh?
Sakura's dead.
Oh. That's so sad.
She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my arse... My eyes stared steadily forward. Could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura was really dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? Oh! My poor baby! She's been through so much! I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. This is unfair. She's alive in my heart, too. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. Wow. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura's
Interesting.
murdered. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It's one of you. Hiro, Hyakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura. What?
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What the hell are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. Oh my god, I can't speak.
Monokuma file.
That's right, it's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina. You're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the Mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So, I don't know who it was, but whoever blackened us this time, I owe you one!
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Oh, boy. Meanwhile, I managed to pick all of the surviving characters in the first 2 games.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we do need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order? Oh, I got a follower. Weeb_123R just followed. Thank you for following.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura.
I
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master. Anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear now.
And it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Alright. There's definitely enough time to also be angry at Tagami. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Alright, it's investigation time. Here we go. Let's check the Monokuma file. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Ah, interesting.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime and then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that was it, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh.
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. Oh yeah, cause the whole part, like the creators of DanganRonpa and Zero Escape being friends. That's funny. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
In
room?
other words,
By that I mean, there is actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figured that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and invest as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alright. Let's start looking around. No arrows, you say? I can't believe they bared the door. Candy wrapper. Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took an entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the Truth Bullets section. Alrighty. We got some broken glass. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura is sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Alright, we got glass shards. There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Ooh, nice. Sakura was killed by the sheer ugliness of the wallpaper. There's 4 bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how they'd get those figures inside of the bottles.
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. V3 is still not on mobile. Why would you want to play that? I'm joking. I will eventually play that, probably. I think Crow bought it for me for my birthday one year, and I couldn't play it because it didn't have an Apple version, and it didn't have a PC at the time. So... I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. Alright. Alrighty. Must have been hit on the head. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Was it, though? The hull of the locker's open, but there's on the inside. It's a handprint?
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding in here in the locker. They left behind something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey.
Think back, before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way they could have hidden there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Alrighty. There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Interesting. What else can we find here? The magazine rack, I guess. That's a shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds. Yeah. Sakura drew her last breath slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Oh.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reasons Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to the way she died. Alright. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window we broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. What does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. An important clue? I'm not sure how I see how, but... Empty protein drink has been added to the truth bullet section. Alright, what else? Alright, let's look at the chair. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. Hello. There's no evidence that that kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had been anything special done to it. Alrighty. The only notable change to the door is that the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence of any kind of string mechanism that was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. Yeah, I've played this game before. I'm not new to this. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Alright. Let's talk to Tagami.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away. Alright.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. But she was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me, she said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this would never have happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Alright.
What?
Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you did go to see her. Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura at all today. Alright.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself directly from my sight. Okay.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk to people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alrighty. Try to finish up the investigation as fast as we can, and then we'll end the stream. Alright. Where the hell is everybody? Oh, okay, I gotta go see them in their rooms. Gotta go see them in their rooms. Huh? Who's there?
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. Well?
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to something. Yep. I want to talk to you about the fact that Sakura asked to meet with you. What?
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So you can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. Alright. Next, we've got our boy. He's all the way over here. Yasuhiro.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities wakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with her?
We got it all wrong!
No, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually...
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look
I
at
haven't
me.
seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh?
Huh?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you excuse me, before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash has been added. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the... Alright, let's go to the... Let's go! Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted... We are heading to the chem lab.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. That's not gonna fucking happen. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. Should I probably take a closer look at it? Looks like there was 3 shelves that have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's being spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. These are footprints? And they're only in the front left of the shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. And we got a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting, it would appear that whoever left these footprints had only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto, are they
possible.
yours? No.
What?
Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what he said. I see, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? But with how clear these footprints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other
That's right.
words-
It could only have been spilled around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder has been added. On this shelf is... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess that I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. So on this shelf is... It looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. And I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Let's see what's on this shelf. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All of the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A, so I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. It was a bottle of poison from Section... What is a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? This is, like, muscle powder. Muscles. It's them protein powders. I have a fucking can of protein powder up in my pantry right now. It tastes so bad. And, like, I want to use it. I really do. But, like, oh, it's so gross. I don't like it at all. It was such a bad idea of me to buy it, but I did. Alright, well, I think I'm done here. Oh. Okay, what did I miss? There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Yeah, protein powder is like... It's so gross. I have to figure out a way... Maybe I can bake it into like muffins or something and it won't taste as bad. Maybe. And then I could have like protein muffins for breakfast. That would be good. But protein pancakes, yeah, I've heard protein pancakes are pretty good, but I never have actual like time in the morning to make pancakes because I'm always either running to work. But yeah, I'll figure out something to do with it. It's vanilla flavored, so it should be okay. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remnants of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. It also looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Alright. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. You can barely tell when it's in when it's in pancakes. Fucking chug that shit. Lick the powder. Just do it! Lick it! Footprints in the powder has been added to the truth bullets section. Alright, let's go back to the rec room. Here we go, we're back at the rec room.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko and Toko and what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. If it's all too convenient, someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazine, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You'd do well to look at them over one more time. Alright, let's look over her body. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? Okay, I'm doing that! There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to, although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. It's lemon flavored. Lemon flavored poison!
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind. She's the ultimate mortician, guys. More importantly, look here. Her shoes. You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder has been added to the truth bullet section.
Hey.
Next is the wound on her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me explain. It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Alright. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just from looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Alright. Let's look at the magazine rack again. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message?
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Alright, let's look at the broken bottle again. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura is sitting on. The glass is all red. Bottle. Okay. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something's new, something new.
hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and you're sure to find it. There's 2 missing instead of 1. Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
so,
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you, to a degree. I can't buy V3 to see how bad it is. I wouldn't say it's bad, I would just say that it basically retcons the entire series. And I haven't even finished the prologue on the Vita, by the way. Like, I've been playing it, I played it on the Vita, and I got through halfway through the prologue, and I was like, not into this. I just didn't connect to the characters at all, didn't really care. And so when it came time for like spoilers and things, like I got spoiled, obviously, because it's the internet. How do you not get spoiled? And I was like, oh, okay, whatever, you know. Only to a degree. Monokuma bottle.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces, too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuyo's not here, so...
So then,
It's not bad, it's just taken me 4 years to beat the prologue, you know? Yeah, exactly! With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. Alright. First, let's compare the weight of 2 normal Monokuma bottles. Equal weight. It's balanced.
in other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. the Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all of the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then.
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Monokuma bottle experiment has been added to the truth bullets. Oh! We're done! Oh. That's it. That's all we get. This was a very short investigation. Usually an investigation takes at least an hour and a half. This took literally only like 40 minutes, half an hour at least.
You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
All right. This only works because someone was lazy in cleanup time. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Alright. Well. This is the right one, right? Yeah. With that, we are gonna save, and we're gonna end the stream. So, next time we will be doing the class trial. And yeah, we'll figure out who killed Sakura. Thanks for showing up, guys. It was very fun. We'll continue again next week. Maybe I'll continue on Wednesday if people are able to join. I know Ken usually is working. So, anyways, have a good night, guys.